Ladies and gentlemen, today's in-depth review is of the Terminator Genisys T-800 Guardian. Let's do this. So you see the packaging here, this open window, and you can see inside and see Arnold compared to this NECA Terminator 2. Obviously, he's out of the box for the comparison. You can see they just have cool artwork here, window, and it's just quality. You have a Velcro here, snaps into place, it doesn't come off, and you have, of course, your standard stuff here all over. It's just great packaging, along with the little tab up top. You have a tab up top here, but it looks like they just saved some money, and they just decided to skip the little door opening. I don't know. I think this just gives it extra little quality. I know with NECA, when I'm at the toy store, and you know there's an awesome figure in there. So, I don't know, just quality with this. And it seems like NECA's just getting cheap with this. So you see Arnold's mug, the jacket and stuff. You can see here on the left-hand side, you got like the Terminator, but it's orange, heads-up display, along with a Terminator cyborg right there with the gun. Terminator Genisys logo with T-800 Guardian, says ages 17 up. Choking hazard on children under 3, you're not supposed to be playing with this. That is a recommendation you should pay attention to. Here on this side, Terminator Genisys, Terminator logo, more of the cyborg heads-up display of the Terminator, and then T-800 Guardian. Here on the back, more Terminator stuff, ship, locking reticle, and then T-800 says description. Read that, pause it if you'd like to. And then you have on the bottom there, that same Terminator from the front. And then you have the T-1000, I believe is his name, the police guy. And then the old, but not obsolete, Arnold right there. And then you got some pictures and poses of Arnold right there with his shotgun. They do that with this NECA as well. And maybe even in here, no. But on the other side, the same stuff as this side, except we have the ship there. So on the bottom, center stuff from NECA. On these sides, you have your complete credits, all the people that worked on the toy, packaging, photography of it, whatever, paint. I think that's a great job, as always, from NECA. Copyrights, all that good stuff. And even the production company of the film. So without further ado, let's unbox him. I love the smell of new toys at 12 at night. There really is no reason to put these twisty ties in the back here. It just shows that they have quality in their blood. They want to make sure that the figure doesn't fall out of this packaging, even though it's not going to. There's even some around his feet there. There's a piece of tape right here for a shotgun, Arnold's weapon of choice. So it's the one and only Arnold Schwarzenegger. And to make him stand, he actually is very like a hunchback type deal. Here's the T2. That makes no damn sense. The T2 should be taller than the Genisys Arnold. That makes no damn sense. When you get older, you shrink. If anything, this should be the height of the Genisys. And it's funny is he's like hunched over and stuff. If you try to straighten him out because he doesn't want to stand perfectly straight. It's way bigger than the T2 Arnold. Not cool. I'll do the comparison of him later. So here's the head sculpt. Looks decent. It looks like an old Arnold Schwarzenegger. The T2 one looks pretty good too. NECA does a good job of getting accurate facial scans and head sculpts. Their artists are really top notch. They do a good job. Hair is pretty much on point. Kind of has this like glossy sheen to it sometimes. I think that this one's the same way. Yeah, a little bit. This one's not so much. You can just see a little bit. Seems like this like cheapened out just a tad. Nice detailing. Probably not as detailed as this one. I don't know. You can still tell this is Arnold though. So Arnold's older now. He's in his like 60s. You can see here the sculpt. He's got a lot of brow action. He's got some neck lines. He's got some jowls that are coming down. Probably compare it to the chiseled Arnold, which has pretty much none of those things. So they did a good job aging him for the Terminator Genisys there. Talk about aging. His hands pretty veiny looking. Let's get into this sculpt of the jacket. You see on the shirt, you got a little bit of paint blemishes there. I don't know if I can wash those out or anything. If we open this up here, just a great job because you can see there's a gray shirt there, and they put this jacket over it. It's just great detailing. It's a great toy. Of course, the arms are going to be permanent from the jacket. That's separate. You can see right there. It's actually kind of embarrassing. They didn't paint that, but does it really matter? No. The jacket arms are permanent, and the jacket you kind of can take off, but I really wouldn't recommend it. Here's the back. You can see the leather, really warm. Did a good job. You see zippers on the arms there. Bottom, detailing, zippers on the hands there. Top pockets. It's a good old like motorcycle type jacket. I think that the gray portion, is that a hoodie or is this the hood of the jacket? I don't know. I'm gonna guess this is the hood of the jacket. It's a gray color within there, and it matches a gray t-shirt. Good costume design, whoever did that for Genisys. Over here, you see zipper on the back arm, same as the other side. Pretty much identical design. Looks like you have a stretch accessory, pockets on the front. Let's go to his jeans. Little cargo pants he's got going on here. Pocket. Nicer stitching all over his booty. And sadly, you got some like articulation there in the back of the knees. That's the only portion you really see him. You can barely see him right there when he flexes. So it's pretty good. Nice little ball joint movements. And then the pants come down here and crumple up towards the boots, which look really nice. Pretty much all that looks screen accurate to me. And pegs on the bottom to put them in a stand, as well as the trademarks on the bottom. That's where they go when they deserve to be. So let's try articulation. This guy does not come with the interchangeable heads, but this one does move on a 360. Joints are pretty tight. Looks like his shoulder goes up to there. Elbow goes there. Doesn't go backward. Hand goes 360. I assume this side does the same exact thing. Yep, and it does. Looks like he can sit down. Also goes out a little bit. Knees, you can almost sit in a chair, so that's good. And feet rotate a little bit up and down. The thing is about the feet here, like I showed you far away, I'm going to show you again. His posture when he stands doesn't have very good balance unless you do something like this. I think I finally got him to balance correctly. I don't know what I did, but I think it's the leg joints. Now I can finally stand up straight. All right, there we go. We're good. His shotgun. Shotgun's in decent detailing. You got like a gunmetal gray there, and it's got some nice sparkles. You really can't tell, but then you have an off black there and at the handle, and then you have some silver at the top of the shotgun right there, and the reload chamber here in the bottom. Got some nice detailing for the grip type deal, and there's the front where the bullets come out of. So it looks pretty cool. It fits really easy in his hand and looks relatively straight. There you go. That looks pretty good. See if it fits his other hand. Not too bad. So let's do some comparisons of Arnold versus Arnold. Already did the height. All right, so here's the comparisons of Arnold versus Arnold. Both NECA, both different movies. 1990, I believe, and 2015. You can kind of tell the difference here of the Arnolds. This jacket is more detailed. This one not so much, but it's still nicely detailed. It's nearly the same exact outfit. It's like a t-shirt underneath. He's wearing a jacket. This guy's wearing gloves. And the jeans are better, more detailed here in the T2 Arnold. Both are wearing boots. It's like almost the exact same costuming. So that's actually pretty cool. But I don't know, man. The head sculpt is good on this, but it's just amazing on this one. And they're both roughly the same price. This one's $20. It's actually bumped up Toys R Us for like $22.99 or something. They overcharged for like 10-20%. That's Toys R Us for you. Actually, this guy was like $12 or $15 when they first released him, and then they put him out at $20. So Toys R Us, those bastards. You can see there the height, like I showed you earlier, but now he can stand up straight. This Arnold just looks, beefier. Like he's got bigger lats, probably bigger traps than this Arnold. He just looks like just a skinny old guy here on the right hand side with Genisys. But you can see here the two Arnolds. And you can see the head is way more. Well, then again, this is interchangeable rather than this is on a ball joint. So I can't really say that that's a negative. So am I going to give the Arnold from Terminator Genisys out of 10? I would say a 6 or a 7. I'm going to say 7. Does it get the loved it seal of approval? If you really liked Terminator Genisys, yes. I can't say out of the bottom of my heart that it does get the loved it seal of approval. I think a 7's a solid choice. But compared to this guy who's a perfect 10. Hello there. What Toys R Us did to me, they had it for like 12 or 15, then they raised it to 20. I'm just like, really? So that's pretty much why I don't think the toy deserves that much credit. But if you really love Terminator Genisys, obviously this is a huge pickup, especially waiting for that old one. I haven't seen him at all, the old, not obsolete version. So yeah, it looks, yeah, I don't know. So pick him up if you like to. He's probably on Amazon and eBay a lot now. But thanks guys very much for watching. Hasta la vista, baby. Yeah. Open it up, you have a Velcro tab right there. You get to see the window of Arnold. Here on the left, you have your picture of Arnold out the window shooting at cops. Looks badass. Here on the right, you have the window seeing the 3 heads that you get of Arnold as the T-800, as well as the toy. His jacket, pants, all this stuff, accessories we're gonna get into here in a second.